Yo, welcome to the Talking Shit podcast with two men and pretty little lady talking a lot of shit about a lot of shit. I am your Captain Jo, and this is the new year, and we here, we back. This is the first show, and I'm proud to be here with my partners. To my over there to this side, he got
Nah,
Wink.
what's happening, y'all? Happy New Year to everybody,
I
man.
did this. That ain't this
20,
side.
22. Yeah, it's the wrong
I'm
side,
saying,
bro.
other way.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? He tripping. You know what I'm saying? But it's all
All
good,
right.
though. 2024, big things popping, little stuff stopping. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look, okay. And down below, we got Miss Brick in the building.
What's
Hey
happening?
y'all, what's going on?
What's
Happy New
happening? What's
Year.
happening?
Happy
So I
2024.
mirrored my camera to try to figure out to go the right direction, but I still didn't point in the right direction.
You
Bro,
That's
did
it's
not
it.
the
like
right
looking.
direction.
It's like looking
Other
in the
way.
mirror, bro.
Other way.
It's like looking in the mirror. You got to go the other way.
Perfect.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? So when I point, because I mirrored my camera,
Oh, you're the
so
opposite.
I'm doing exactly what I see, but but y'all see the mirror of the actual. Never mind. It's so crazy. Don't worry about it. But anyway,
Don't put up your right hand.
hold up my right hand.
Yeah.
Look at the pauser.
Yeah, that's still the opposite side.
This is my
That's
right
still,
hand
Yeah,
because I
yeah,
have.
yeah, 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 yeah.
this
You
my
see it.
right hand. Yeah.
Right, right,
Oh,
right.
see, I'm the only one who has it like right here.
So what if I do
Come
this?
on, let's go.
I'm still pointing down, am I?
Yes.
I'm still
Okay.
pointing up.
We all of line. Listen, these people like this. What did they talk about? Look, for real, listen. Hey, how was everybody's New Year? How was your New
Rick,
Year?
how was yours? What you get into? Oh, here we go. Story time.
You know it.
No.
You hit it right.
Story time.
Okay, no, but listen, I got a new tattoo.
New
Sweet.
tattoo. Okay.
I bought a new year with a good tattoo and some good people. The tattoo is a moth. It's the design inside my arm. The moth represents the change, her metamorphosis. But people think like, oh, the butterfly beautiful. The moth is beautiful too. Different styles, but the moth is grown in a different way than the butterfly. So they have beautiful patterns. So dopest artist, he did my tattoo. It's not finished because I had to get some sleep. But no, I brought it to the new year, new tattoo. Got to see my people. Got one more semester until I graduate.
Yay.
No, stop. Muy bien.
Oh yeah. Yes, I will be
listen,
officially bilingual by the end of this semester. You guys watch.
you're gonna be kind of lingual.
I'll be
You're
fluent.
gonna be English and kind of other lingual. That's what you're gonna be.
Shade. Don't ask me for nothing, bro.
I'll be like, I'm a brick. I'll be like this. I'll be like, how you say this in Spanish?
Right.
Como se dice? Como se dice?
Como se dice? But no, I think this is a good chapter. Good chapter. I'm claiming this shit. Good chapter.
That's what's up.
Claiming this shit.
This is it. 2024. New year, new. Fuck, same old shit. Same old shit. Fuck that. But anyway, what about you, Wink? What you got?
Y'all want to know how I bought it in the new year?
Yeah.
Fire, bro. I bought it in like an old ass man. Nigga, I was asleep. I'm sleeping.
Oh,
I missed the dropping of the ball. Like,
no.
I was like, oh wow! Like, woke up like 3 in the morning. Went to the bathroom and was like, oh shit!
Oh my god!
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Walked in the bathroom. Happy New Year, me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
New Year, new me.
Nah, I wasn't none of that. But nah, I've been trying to take a little bit of time away from watching the TV and try to stay on my phone, and I've been reading a lot here lately, so
that's what's up.
2024 is for me, it's gonna be a year of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Gaining
the year of knowledge. I like it. I like it.
Knowledge. Good job.
I like it. That's cool.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I think I'm gonna just do some ratchet shit with my ratchet friends this summer.
no,
Nah, I
I'm
ain't gonna do that.
and not saying that that's not going
I
to
mean, that's what I'm
happen.
saying. It's like
Yeah.
not let's say that we're not doing it, but
You know
shit.
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
last
But
summer I took off. Last summer I was chilling. I ain't do much of nothing. For real, I did much of nothing last
Mm-hmm.
summer. I ain't, you know what I'm
I
saying? My
don't think you
birthday
had a
was
lot
real
on your plate
chill.
last summer.
Huh?
It was a lot that you had to do last summer, honestly.
Who, me?
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, with my daughter,
Yeah,
a
that's what
lot
I'm
of
saying.
getting her
So I'm just
prepared to
saying
go
it.
to school. But I
Yeah.
just didn't feel like even like just stepping out. I didn't even step out. You know what I'm saying? Like most of my Friday nights and Saturday nights was sitting in the house chilling. But
Mm-hmm.
2024, mm, I even chilled on my birthday. I ain't do much nothing on my birthday, and I always do stuff usually. So I'm not
yeah,
doing anything. But I actually brought in the new year. All right, I was with some family.
What'd you do?
Uh, Nothing chilling. It was a big house party, mostly. Just play games
good
and
old adult
just
kickback. Ain't nothing like it.
yeah.
Good old
And
no invite. It's okay.
Hold on,
Sorry.
hold on. You went to a whole tattoo party for New Year's,
I
so
no, it
yeah.
wasn't a tattoo party. No correction. I took a nap and I woke up and my tattoo artist said, "What you doing? Are you at an event?" And I said, "No, my homegirl is done getting her tattoo across the way." He said, "Well, fuck it. It's like 1 o'clock. Get a tattoo." I said, "Cool." I'm calling two of my homegirls that were already in the area.
Hmm. What area?
ho.
Well, see, that's the thing. You
The sad,
exactly, which
the
which is the
sad
same
part,
area I'm in. Ah,
and I ain't nothing
but I
but
wasn't
20
even
minutes
in the
away.
area. I was in Waldorf, by the way. So I mean, you wasn't coming down that jump. I didn't want to go down that jump. So
I was 20 minutes away.
I'm trying to figure this. It's broken. Hold on.
yeah, you're broken.
Oh, perfect. Just had to make
That's
sure.
why your fingernail crooked.
It's a defect. You're bullying me.
What
Fine,
is going on with the fingernail thing?
is it
So
crooked?
listen, real
No,
quick, while the people,
No, you know why? Because it's going into my blurry section. It's not. It's the way
damn,
I
that
hold.
junk crooked as
I'm
a
double
mug.
jointed. See my finger. I'm double jointed, so my finger's been back. Fun fact.
that's, yeah, look, that's the story we're gonna stick to.
Yeah. See, they're not.
All right.
Oh, this one is here.
Really, y'all.
I got a better one.
So look, I want to start off the show by saying that
Mhm.
you guys are awesome. I'm glad I ended the year with you guys last year. Had a nice little show with Wayne's little Wink's little B Day jump, you know what I'm saying? So this year what we're gonna do, just so people know, we're gonna do the B Day shows in house, in studio, in house. We're gonna try to do all the B Day shows in studio, either week, sometime during that week or whatever, right?
Ooh, I'm gonna get my
Um,
right now.
I wanna I actually wanna throw a little something in the studio for like the somewhere in the beginning of the summer. For I think we've been on for about 2 years now, 2.5 years, something like that. But we're gonna market 2 years this beginning of this summer. We're gonna have like a little kickback. We're gonna, tell the people to come, whatever. We might do a little stream or something, invite a bunch of people, but we got some stuff coming
I
up.
love that.
So just for people to know, we got some things coming up. I want to say this for all you people in the DMV who thought, I'm gonna add this real quick, who thought that that you could. Can everybody see that? Yes, no. Can everybody see that? Okay. So if you thought you could go out in the cold and warm your car and leave that joke, well, you can't. Even if you're in a safe neighborhood that you can do it, you can't do it. It is against the law. I don't know how many people knew that, but it's against the law. As you can see in Arlington, it's $50 fine.
Easy for these.
In Maryland, it's a $70 fine. And in DC,
Here we
that
go.
y'all starts at $500. And you can't even, I want y'all to listen to this. Check this shit out.
Place you want to get caught is in DC. Even when you're in the car, there is a limit to how long you can let it idle. Just 5 minutes when it's below freezing. Fines can start at $500 and double up to several thousand.
They just want money.
Bro,
Now, let's
500.
talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about that for a minute. First of all, let's start here. Let's start with this. You know, in Maryland, we all know in Maryland, if you get caught by the speed camera, it's $40, right?
40, right?
And yeah, and it doesn't double.
It's 75. I got one.
No, that's a red light. The regular
Oh.
speed cameras is 40. Yeah, got that. I know because I got two. I got both of them. So regular jail is 40.
Violation.
And they don't double. They don't double. They stay at 40 for forever. It's just that you get a flag in the MVA for $35 if you don't pay it in a timely fashion, right? In DC, that jump, what is it? 200? It started 200. Is it $200? I think it's 200 for camera jump.
I don't know. I ain't that.
100. No, it's 100. I'm sorry, $100. And then it doubles in two weeks. Well, it's supposed to double in a month, but by the time you get it, it's 2 weeks later, it doubles to 200. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Now I see this. It say $500 for it, and you could be sitting in your car, and you can't even sit there and warm it up for 5 minutes, for longer than 5 minutes before getting a fine. Dog, what the fuck is that?
DC won all that money back from all them old tickets and nobody.
And I take that from the news. That was on the channel. That was on I can't remember what channel, but that was on the news, dog.
Yes.
I could not believe my ears.
I know a lot
DC
of people
cash grabbing, dog. They cash grabbing, dog.
Cause you know why? You know what happens in the
Go ahead. What, in a cold car at 8 a.m. in the morning? What happens? Were you trying to warm that joint up? Oh, you trying to warm yourself up too?
No, I'm so sorry. My baby could go. My bathroom would go. I'm sorry, baby. I don't know that. By the grace of God, I don't know that, right? But what I was about to say is nothing. Nothing.
I wonder if that's the push to start too, because push to start, you can't open it. It's locked. The cars are locked, and if you try to go anywhere, the joint shut off. So,
but no. So the push to start ones, if you push it and you're not in the car, you still have to start it up. So it will run, and in that middle, it'll idle, and that's bad because it fucks with your battery.
No, what I'm saying is that they say it's against the law because it's easy for thieves and all this other stuff. But if I'm sitting there and I want to warm up my car, that's illegal.
Yeah, because you're leaving your car unattended, and that's a bigger way. That's a bigger, easier patch for a thief to come and get it. And then you're like, well, I don't know what's going on. They be like, no, you ticket because you left your car unattended.
Why are you so dramatic with that? Why are you so dramatic with that? Because you ticket.
I don't care.
Nah, and this
that's how people listen in school. I'm sorry. They listen when I'm animated.
Go ahead, Wayne.
So I'm trying to figure out, like, so you know what I'm saying. So like the whole push to start, automatic starters. Like I got one on my truck. You know what I'm saying. So it's like, are these fines for people that are on DC streets parking? Like I'm fortunate enough to have a driveway. You know what I'm saying. Like so I can't leave that shit running in my driveway.
That's what I'm seeing.
So many gray areas to this. It's gray areas.
A lot of gray.
Because even in the push to start, even with a push to start, even if somebody tries to steal, they gotta have a key, or it's gonna stop. Or it's gonna shut down. Like the car gonna get down. Once it gets away from the key, the car shuts down.
You just shut up. People have been able to do other things to get their car to start without your key fob. However, they be like, I got another one, and it start. But that's the fear too, because they're like, oh, no one can get the car. They can't get the car now because Amazon, eBay, all these places have all these things that they sell online that they're not supposed to, but they have, and people get them. And next thing you know, your keys being copied, and that person, you think your car is set, That you do it every morning. People know your routine. Every morning you start your car. I just started to warm it up and I started finished getting ready and I go outside, my car gone. The police gonna say, "Well, the keys in the car?" No, but the car was started. They're gonna look at you like
It's funny because like, and it's wild though because like even though I have the feature, you know what I'm saying, and it's like after a certain period of time, the car will automatically shut itself off. But I don't let it run to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like I usually
I do my best not to do it. I sit in the car and less than 5 minutes and start on my car head out.
But you know what though?
Let me know.
Like I will literally like 2-3 minutes before I'll go out, and then I'll still sit in the car let the joint warm up.
Yeah. But you made up a good point though. You said, is it if you're in a private driveway? Is that still? Because like for me, right? If I live in a nice neighborhood, if I live in a nice neighborhood in Bowie or somewhere like that, and I'm not really expecting, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about one of the neighborhoods you leave your garage open, shit like that.
No, you should always expect someone to come after you.
No, I mean, of course, because we black, but that's not the point. The point is everybody didn't think like that, but I know we do. But what I'm saying is, if I got that joint in my driveway and I'm starting to joint up and I'm in the I'm in the kitchen preparing my lunch, you know what I'm saying? If the cop roll up on me, can he say, "Yeah, I'm giving you a fine"? You know what I'm saying? Like because that's your private joke. Like they can't come up in your driveway and even if you got dead tags on the car, they can't come up in your driveway and get it.
Yeah, because that's private property.
So that's the thing. That's probably different. But private property doesn't stop a robbery.
That is
no, I'm not talking about a robbery. I'm not. I ain't worried. I'm not talking about the robbery part. I'm talking about just the fine part.
This is what I'm saying. The fact that a robbery cannot be stopped because you are just because you are on your private property. That's probably why a fine is all full circle. Because
no, they said it's against the law. Because it says against the law because of 2 reasons. So that's a separate reason. It's because you ain't supposed to do it. So that's what I'm saying. Like
when
that's what it said on the law.
It's new.
That's what I just said. That's the whole. That's what the whole thing on the thing was. I'm just saying, like I mean, if you because things change because you ain't supposed to have a car with dead tags on the lot. But if you have it in your driveway, they can't come get it.
Like, oh, I'm gonna wait
so that shit changes. You know what I'm saying? Some shit changes when you got on your private property. So I don't know. So that was actually, you know what I'm saying, the point you brought up, Wayne, was probably, pretty good. But it don't stop things, you're right. But
I think that's the whole I think this law has been put in effect to lessen the crime in the DMV area, which I get, I understand it. But like, bro, like you really about to fuck my car up, bro. Cause it's cold outside. It's like this week it's supposed to be like 21 degrees all every day this week. With another chance of snow on Friday.
This morning I got in the car. It was 19 degrees.
It was 16 degrees when I left to go to work this morning.
This morning,
I don't need a thermometer. I know it's cold. Okay.
I legit had to mask up this morning to go to work.
Listen, my phone.
The
it wasn't a poo shiesty though. It wasn't no shiesty job.
Purple one, and I got a glitter one. Let me tell you.
The weather on my phone said. The weather on my phone said, "Go back in the house, nigga." That's what it said. It didn't even give me the job. It just said, "Go back in the house."
The weather on my phone said, "Do you really want to fuck with them kids today? Do you really want?" And then the kids' parents started texting me. I said, "Let me just go in."
That Joe said, "You might want to think about this today before you go outside."
Do you want to deal with these kids today? Kids all they want to say is, "Can we go outside in the snow to have a snowball fight?" No. Because y'all gonna get intense, and if y'all hit me,
and it's not even that. Somebody gonna slide that one piece of ice up in that jump, and it's gonna be.
And guess who got it? And I'll be have to take like, listen, I thought it was okay. They're like, come in this room, you know better like shit. I'm like, oh, ain't you throwing it at the kids too?
Bro,
I got pulled in. See, nah, I can't do it.
A meme today that I thought was hilarious I seen a meme today that say this that weather that Bobby Mercer for Victor Sweden from Full
Oh
Brothers.
shit! Yeah, I
I
saw.
said,
Oh,
Did you
I
hear? It?
said,
Did you see the
oh,
meme that
it is
said?
over,
Did you see the meme that said this the weather that killed Mars Mama Bird?
yeah. Hey, bro, it is brick.
no.
No,
This
no
the one
pun
that said,
intended.
no, that's
No
you hear the
pun
one that
intended.
said this the weather that Sheila went up to the mountain to save her marriage. They said this ain't and somebody
Bruh.
they said this ain't the marriage to save.
Hey, bro. The
Hey
internet,
Slim,
bro.
y'all
That
crazy.
joint is
Who's saying the marriage to this
undefeated.
weather? Look,
Hey
I be like, look,
Slim.
I guess we divorced then. Shit.
I guess we the bullshit.
The fuck?
Oh, I guess we sleeping on the couch then. Yeah.
No, ain't it so? Be with
We
that
sleeping
other lady.
in different houses on the couch.
Different house. Look, I'm being in heat like this. Ooh, I wish he was here. Tough.
Go to your mama house. You better go to your mama house.
Oh.
We
You
done.
better call Tyra.
Tyrone ain't gonna be out this either. He gonna be up with his
Yeah,
cousins.
I give me like this now, brother. I got company. You can't stay with me.
I got to
But
go.
listen,
And he not using
listen.
your
I want
phone.
to.
Shit.
Hey, nah.
There's been some things going on. There's been something going on lately in the public world, right? So
Yeah.
we gotta start with the new year, dog. Like the new year barely started, and your man dropped a bomb, like a whole bomb, like a whole
Hey,
tick 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 boom.
Boom.
You hear me?
hey,
Your man
that
Cat
joint,
Williams,
that joint was worse than
yeah,
the
the
bomb dropped
Hiroshima,
in Hiroshima, Slim. I'm trying to
Hiroshima.
tell you, bro. And he
Your
ruffled
man
some
Cat Williams
feathers.
went on Club Shay Shay. That's Shannon Sharp's podcast, and did a 2.5 hour 2.5 hour interview with him.
Ugh.
Doug, first of all, I would like to say
Has
that
anyone
somebody
seen him lately?
I would like
Really?
to say this.
Is he okay?
Listen, I would like to say this. One person said, nobody told me that Cat Williams' interview was longer than The Color Purple.
Bruh.
I said,
He has some shit to get off
Bruh.
his chest.
yes, sir.
He was
So did you
holding,
watch it?
I think he held on to that all of
Too many
2023.
years.
Oh yeah,
Too
yeah,
many
yeah.
years. Too
He held
many
on to that
years.
for a minute. It was more than 2024. I mean 2023. He held on that for a few years. So
It's a few decades.
let's talk about it real quick. Let's just say, we gonna. It happened a couple weeks ago. We a little behind, but I had to talk about it because I wanted to know y'all's opinion on just a few things in the interview. Like, how much of it do you think was truth, and how much of it do you think was probably him either misremembering or just kind of blatantly making up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think of that interview in a whole? Like, as far as the Illuminati and all that other stuff that he meant that he let's not do too much
Alluded
of
to.
that, but he alluded to with Luda and and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So how do you what do you think? Wait, we're gonna start with you. What do
Hey,
you think about that whole
so
job?
let me preface this statement with two things. Number one, I'm only an hour and a half into the interview. Like,
Okay.
like it's like
It took me 2 days to
I really wanted to watch that entire interview, but it was just like I started watching it like the day after it came out. But it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
still so much to digest
Yeah, yeah,
that it
yeah.
was like, wait a minute. But then and then it's crazy because like the people that he naming in the stories that he's telling during this interview and the tales of some of these comedic personalities stories, you kind of sit back and you like it almost reminded me when I was getting my help, you know what I'm saying? Like, people get up there and tell stories, but you like, bro, like that's part of his story, part of his story, part of her story.
Right, right,
And
right,
I
right,
heard this
right.
shit, the past two. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's like a lot of the pieces of the puzzle being taken and put together. Like, so the second statement that I wanted to say, like, if like Cat Williams is the definition of I woke up and I chose violence was a person. It
All
was
the way.
Cat Williams. It was definitely Cat Williams.
I agree. I agree.
Definitely Cat Williams because you know, like the kids nowadays, bro, he wants all of the smoke. But
You
the
said
worst,
so.
but the worst part about it, if we want to like, we really want to get down to it, how many people is
Mhm.
coming back? Like, that's not happening. That's not true.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Like,
So,
it ain't nobody going like. So it's got to be some truth to it.
so you
And
say you an
to
hour and a
me,
half.
I think it's some
What
truth
part?
to it because it ain't no coincidence like with the whole Diddy situation in 2023. Diddy shut that shit up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Wrap that shit up.
Well, the Diddy thing. I think the Diddy stories. The Diddy stories because everybody has a Diddy story that's similar. So that seems even with Cat back in because I even heard like even with Desi when he was talking to who was he talking to? I can't remember, but he was sitting at the
But
table with
yeah,
a
he
credit
was
card
sitting down
and
talking to some people, and they was like, "Man, watch out for Diddy."
take that watch out for Mr. Take that, don't go over there. Or something he said, and he was like,
Yeah,
all right, yeah. So but so what part of the interview are you at right now? Do you remember?
I can't even remember because I
Okay,
like because it's been I've been like because it's been talked about so much. You know what I'm saying? And then like you try to
yeah,
sit back and like the part like I did see the part when he was talking about Ricky Smiley wanted to be, Money Mike or
money.
whatever versus him being the crackhead Santa or whatever the case may have been.
Right. So
And then
so
like
right so right there.
go
Hold on. Let me stop you right just for a second.
go ahead.
So Ice Cube, did you see what Ice Cube came out? Ice Cube basically came out and said that Ricky Smiley did interview or not interview, but
Audition.
audition for the role of Money Mike. But he also said once Cat got in there and did his audition, he knew that role was for Cat Williams. He also said that Cat did not do do the whole revamping of the character. He said he wrote some of that stuff, but he basically said he didn't say, but like it's like you said, he didn't say that Cat was wrong per se, but he just came out and kind of like made it
He cleared the
that he
air.
cleared it right.
He
And
cleared the
so
air.
but he made it less Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like
So,
he made it less
what Cube did was
he
take
just tried to make it, yeah.
he take
He just
he tried to take a little bit of the spice out of an already cooked meal, which
exactly.
you can't
Yeah,
do.
exactly. And it's like so basically what he said was, yeah, it was Cat's jump. Like there was no other thing. So it doesn't really matter what Ricky Smiley was saying. That's kind of how it came off to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it didn't really matter what he was saying because once we saw Cat, it was he was Money Mike.
When
Go
I
ahead, what
saw
you
the
got?
when I saw the clip of Ricky Smiley crying, I said it's over. I said it's over.
Oh, over the coffee when he was making his coffee or something.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't
When I
even.
saw
I
that
didn't even.
clip,
Once I read the caption, I just stopped watching that joke.
bro,
I just stopped watching that
Okay,
joke. What you got, Brick? What you got, Brick?
leave your
so
leave your
uh,
shutters alone.
Leave the
that's one of
Sutters.
that's one of my hidden talents. Um, so
Wow. Wow. We're not doing this tonight.
too late.
Too
So
late.
uh, Y'all leave me no choice. So I believe that the things that were being said, the way Cat Williams speaks, it is sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's serious, and sometimes it's like, oh shit, this nigga is so serious. It's funny.
Okay.
This conversation was so serious, it was funny, but it was serious because he did an interview one time when someone asked him some simple questions and he was very to the point. It was very short. And I was just like, oh, this is Cat Williams in a serious form. Usually he's like, oh, no, no, no. But when he trying to put you down easy, he's like, and I will do this and this. And and that was that motherfucker's actions the whole time. And I was like, whew.
Hey,
Now I did not see the
yeah.
whole thing. I saw so many clips. I did not see the whole thing now. This motherfucker funny. But when he talked about the starter package, he's not lying. He's not lying. You have to understand the type of women that they want, they don't want. Whew, they
So
don't
you
want
know what
someone.
you're doing right now, right? You know what you're doing right now, right? You alluding to something that he is alluding to with the whole, with
No,
the
I never said
whole.
that. Listen to what I'm. Don't put your hands like
That's what
that.
he was talking about.
Listen to what I'm
That's what he
saying.
was talking about.
Listen to
It's
what I'm saying.
triangle, three,
You're not
third
letting me
eye,
finish.
all that stuff. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. You just
It's just
said the starter
interesting.
pack.
The industry, if you let me finish my words, they sometimes it's like the what's in, that's what's in, so that's what they want everyone to have. So that's like, let's say, not y'all, but like a group of guys. Oh, I got this type of car. Oh, I got this type of car too. Come on, let's get that type of car. And that one person that doesn't have the type of, why don't you just get the one like us, right?
Yeah, but see, the thing is, he wasn't talking about the industry. That's what I'm saying, though. He wasn't talking about the industry. He said that wasn't the industry starter pack. It
Shut
was.
up, shut up, shut up.
Why am I shutting up? Because you said
You're right.
industry. Because you not. That's not. But what I'm saying is, you're not alluding to the industry. That's not who he was talking about.
I said it could have been the industry, but you're not letting me even finish my words. I was quiet for y'all. I feel like you jumping on me for what? I don't like it. So, okay.
I just
So,
want you to talk about the real. That's all.
Bill.
Just be real. Tell him who it is. Say, nah, go ahead. Who you with?
Brittany. He was
Go
a
ahead.
good
Go
guy.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
So I just feel like the
ahead.
things that he was saying, from the past of other people that were responding to, no one, like y'all said, no one said it was wrong.
Right.
They all said things in joking manner, right? Because that's sort of how you have to be.
Yeah,
You
you gotta
don't
laugh.
ever say, you never say yes and you never say no. You just be like,
Oh, okay. Hmm.
I did a good job. Perfect. Like, that's all I'm saying.
They say you say everything but not saying nothing. I got you.
But I didn't finish. I didn't finish watching it, and if I feel like if I,
Okay.
that's why I said, has anyone seen Cat Williams since then?
Well, see,
I
okay.
haven't.
So look. Here's what I'm gonna say. I watched the whole thing. It took me like 2 days, 2 or 3 days to watch because I was watching it in the car while I was driving. Right.
Temperature. Okay.
So first of all, to dispel some of the rumors, he said he ran a 4.3 or something like that, sub 4.3, something like that. He can do that, something, right? So then he gets on a video and he runs baseline to baseline on a basketball court, and somebody with a phone, not a stopwatch, but a phone, not a laser, which is the most accurate way to the time of 40. And it reads 447. First of all, let's say this: baseline to baseline, the basketball court is 94 feet. That is about 30 yards, a little bit more, give or take a yard, 30 yards on a football field. Secondly, when you do stopwatch time or phone, that is the most
inaccurate shit ever.
inaccurate way to do a 40. That's why they do lasers. That's why when you run a 40 at the combine, they do lasers. There's nobody standing there with a stopwatch. Or when you have people actually doing it with a stopwatch, it's actually a formula they do. They write it down on paper. And it's still not exact, but it's around that time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's one thing. As far as the joke stealing, I feel like he was telling the truth.
I mean, we saw the evidence.
Nobody came out and said that they didn't do it or whatever. Even though said tried to say the timelines didn't
saw the
come
evidence.
about. He saw the evidence about.
He was petty with his though.
Huh?
Said was petty with his though.
Yeah. So
He was, yeah, like
You
gonna just like grant.
He brought me the wrong way sometimes. I'm not gonna hold you. But
so the joke stealing.
I just think
but
who he is, the way he acts sometimes. I believe that this. Talk about your shit don't stink. And here you go, reeking years later. Like, figure it out.
But see, I think people. I think just like in hip hop, like people take lines, people take jokes, people take stuff from. Like I was looking at an Instagram post where Rod Waves took a whole verse from Jay-Z and nobody even said anything about that. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole verse. And I was like,
maybe he talked to Jay-Z and was like, yo, man, what's up?
Well, Jay will be the first one to tell you and be like, I made music so people can,
Yeah. He definitely do that.
Yeah, one song period. Wherever like it, I forgot the name of and what song it was, but it was like, granted, he do get some of the kickback from the royalties or whatever, but it was like you don't have to like ask permission to sample that one song.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the song though, and that's going to irritate me.
But another thing is,
Jay cool when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
another thing is
not the way like he plagiarized that entire verse. Like
he did the whole verse word for word. He just did it to a different beat. But so the joke stealing, I think it's a little bit different because these comedians, they work on their jokes, they try to perfect their jokes, and when somebody hears it and it's like, damn, that's my joke. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I worked for. So I don't know if it's better if you I don't know how that works in the comedy world, but I know a lot of comedians get mad about that. Dave Chappelle tell a story about when he first started out, when somebody stole his joke because he was a kid or whatever, and it's just like, what do? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you fight about a joke? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know he put it out there, but a lot of I've heard a lot of people say a lot of similar jokes. So, I don't know. I don't, I don't know. I even saw one with Bernie Mac. Apparently, got the joke about the bus wouldn't let him on the bus from a little kid that did that joke like in the 80s or something.
On the Apollo.
Yeah. On the Apollo,
Bernie Mac?
like in the 90s.
Bernie Mac?
On the Apollo,
Bernie Mac did it.
Let me tell y'all something. I don't ever talk about him. You understand?
No, I'm not. I love Bernie Mac. I think he's one of the greatest. But what I'm saying is, it just showed the little kid at the Apollo in like the 90s, early 90s, and he did the same joke. So, it is.
A lot of the white people just stole from the black people because they weren't well known and supported.
Well,
so it happens all the time.
They do it. Our culture is America's culture.
Let me tell you something real quick. You know that so last year, 2020, no. Let me get right. During the pandemic, right? Me and my homegirls, we used to do the eye makeup and do like the glitters and the 3D stuff. Women do it all the time, right? Do you know that this white girl on the internet was like, no, I'm sorry, I'm just saying it. This Caucasian young lady, sorry, I caught myself.
White-skinned it.
White-skinned it. Okay.
Rice-skinned it.
Rice-skinned it. I don't know what you're saying.
I say rice.
Rice, RICE. That's terrible.
Rice-skinned it.
Rice-skinned it.
That's hilarious. I've never heard that one before.
I thought I heard it
Um,
from Pat Cat.
Yeah, he said the people from the mountains of Caucasus.
He definitely said that.
okay. So she's like, "Oh my god, this is such a good little idea. I decided to put jewels on my face. I think this is the best thing. This is the newest thing coming out 2024. Just like they said, oh, do a braid. That's so 20. It's so easy. It's so amazing. 2023. No, these are things that we've been talking about because we are the fashion starters. We start a lot of things, a lot of trendsetters. This, that, and the third, and then you get that one little friend that's like sneaking around the corner, sort of like on Bring It On the
Yeah,
Turos
yeah, yeah,
versus
yeah, yeah,
Clover.
yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
But movies like that be having them hidden gems though. They be having them hidden gems though, dog. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, so but
Oh
move
my god, I hate being the only girl right now.
so
No one wants to
exactly
hear me.
so the joke when he was talking. Okay, so there's a part. There's also a part where he's talking about the starter kit with the whatever, and he said he turned down. See now, it's just something. He said he turned down $50 million or something like that,
I
or
want to see the mess.
$20 million or whatever it was for them 20 movies or whatever it was
And all of a
that
sudden,
happened. That
Ludacris
Lucas happened to take it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he said because he said because he didn't want to be
10
in that
movies
thing.
for
Yeah,
10 whatever, and now how many
yeah,
brands
20
it
million a
is,
piece or something like that. Yeah. He said he turned it down. So it was so he did it. He said and he talked about his wife being the part of the starter kit and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I
What
mean,
is
I
it?
don't know, man. I don't know about
They say because they don't, the wives don't have talent, so it's just women randomly.
some people
Maybe
think
she
he
wants to
had
be a housewife.
so let me ask you that question. Do you think what do you think played a part in this? Do you think it was just him coming out to tell the truth? Him on people say he was on something. I know he was drinking a lot at the show, but like, so what it do?
Juice, juice.
People say he's crazy. Like, what do we believe that he was that brought this out? Like, what do you think it was? Do you think he was on something? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, because
What?
it's a lot of rumors
See
about him being on.
now this is the thing though. This is the part that gets me right because when have we ever heard of Cat dealing with or having issues with substances other than alcohol and marijuana?
That's true.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Like he granted, some of the most intelligent people, and that's where I think a lot of people get him mistaken and misunderstood. The dude is damn near like he's borderline genius. You know what I'm saying? Like Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle say some of the most off the wall stuff that you can think of, but he's very calculated in his words and in his movements and when he says things and like but Dave was crazy because he went to Africa, but
right.
come back come back to you know what I'm saying a week or so later he was like, and when he sat down with good old Oprah, hey look man, like at some point in time I gotta draw the line. Like whether I'm a comedian, I'm still a human being, and I'm a lot smarter than what y'all really think or claim
Right.
that I
Well,
am.
that's
You
the
know what I'm
thing.
saying?
So I think
So I just think it was one of those situations where Cat just was like, look, y'all keep fucking with me. I'm gonna lay it all out on the table. Now how y'all gonna act?
right.
I
So
agree. I agree with you. I see how.
I'm okay with that. So it's not because everybody talk about Kanye, but he even alluded to that too about sacrifice and oh, I'm sorry, nope, that's another conversation. We're not gonna do that right now. It's a whole nother conversation. My
I
bad,
mean,
but
that's fine. Let me just get off.
basically, but what Cat was talking about, he did talk about some kind of you have to do a ritual that's with the
Oh, give and
dresses and all
take.
that other stuff and whatever else I'm saying you got to do the humility whatever it is, but um to be honest, I don't know that this like 3,000 books in a year is really tough, dog. Like that's really tough. That's what he said. He wrote 3,000 books in a year. Like that's tough. I can't
Who?
imagine a person. That's what
What?
Cat said.
I'm
Yeah, he
sorry.
said
Who did this?
Cat Williams. He said he read 3,000 books in a year. That's
Ugh.
that's what nine books a year, 9 books a day, 8 9 books a day. Like unless you're reading Cat in the Hat, I can't see you reading
Well, I
eight or
mean, his
nine
name
books
was
a
Ted.
day.
Oh, sorry. No,
I just
nope.
can't see it. But I mean, it is what it is. I think that's one
He
of the.
might have read
I
them,
think
but he might not have comprehended them, Jones.
he might have sped
We
read
had
them,
to
huh?
read. We had to read it be like 8 to 8.5 books, almost 8 books a day,
Y'all
just to
Yeah,
remember,
finish.
that's what.
y'all remember when people was talking about something they were speed readers and they just the flip the ah, Cat Williams 3,000 books in a year.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just some
So
things that
that
it's
was
some
what
things.
that's one story that was told, and I don't care what nobody in the world say, bro.
What?
Ain't no nigga running no 4-4 flat footed, man. I'm telling you, ain't nobody running no 4-4 flat footed, man. Bruh, you can hear this nigga thumping the floor. All you hear is feet. Pat, 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 pat. Nah, hey, Cat, you bullshitting, bruh.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
it's okay to run the sub 540, bro.
It's
It's
okay
nothing
to run a
wrong
full
with that,
six
bro. Bro,
at 50 years
you're
old.
old enough where you can still get away, bro.
He
No,
took
full
off
six.
his shirt for that.
He ran in a 40-yard dash. He probably ran
Oh
about a
my
4.6,
god,
4.7, which is still at 45,
That's still
50 years
that is
old.
fast.
Fast. That's good.
that's
That
so
is
funny.
he
That's good
moving.
regular man
But
speed. That's not athlete speed, but that's good regular person speed. Like let
Regular
that that's
speed.
that's
excellent old man speed.
that's excellent old
Plus
head speed. You know what I'm saying? But
plus
bro,
plus
he's not
plus
running. I don't care what or who says whatever.
listen, let me tell you something. After I tore my knee up at 28 years old, my 40 time significantly went down. You understand what I'm saying to you? Like, and that was at 28. So I know at four he ran probably on a 40-yard field with cleats on when he ran in that gym, he probably lays there at 4.8,
I know
4.7,
her.
4.8 at a
Bro, he's
40. He probably lays
lasering
there
at
at 4.8.
5'2". Bro, he running flat footed.
Dum, 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 dum.
I'm just saying
Come on, bro.
he ain't running no because I seen some people run. He running a
Oh
little
my
faster than that,
god. You on my
but
nerves.
he's still fast for
Knees, knees
45
still two
plus.
knees still 2 inches below his hips. Come on, man.
Funny.
Nigga ain't running no
Oh
four
man. Let me
nothing.
see.
And it was another thing he said, and I'm not trying to break down Cat and his and what he's saying and stuff like that because I feel like
Them the only two lies. I'm sorry. Them the only two lies I heard.
I don't know about the college thing though. Like, how do you if you say you got accepted at 7 years old and you didn't go? Like your parents didn't like come on, dog. Like especially the people that we are as far as black people, like if anything, we were told our kids they can take college courses or whatever at that. If you test to get into that, why not push your kid to be smart enough to be because you always want to be on a level or better than the right skinned people. So you want to if your kid I listen, I was a I was beyond proud when my son coming out of 6th grade, he tested for 9th grade math going into the 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he tested for 9th grade math going into the 7th grade. I was beyond proud of him. And but we talking about somebody that's supposed to be in college at 7 or tested to be. I just don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't know about that. I just don't. I don't. And your parents didn't take advantage of that, and then you left home at what do you say 13 or some shit? Like this is
15, 15, something like that.
yeah.
15.
So
He moved to Miami.
Prime teens.
yeah. I don't know, but I do think it was some truth with the joke stealing. I do think it's some truth with some of the other stuff, but some of that stuff
I
you just
agree.
gotta you got to be like, nah, I don't know about that.
I told y'all my two. You know, those are my two strikes. I ain't found a third strike yet, but them the two strikes for me.
Well, I think what I just said was might have been a little bit of a strike, but I mean
What?
it's debatable. The college thing.
Oh nah, because you got kids.
It's
You
debatable.
know,
That's debatable. That's debatable.
it's
It's
debatable.
debatable.
Very
I
debatable.
just want to
Very
say this.
debatable.
I just want to say this. I feel like I feel like that in the last like few weeks and stuff, and the last month, especially the end of the year into the new, it's been a lot of people telling their story, like spilling tea, and it's been shit like, whew, how are we supposed
You
to
got
unpack all
clutch your
this?
pearls, right? You gotta
Right?
wait.
Because it's like, why are y'all putting this on us to take in? Like, how? Let's be clear. How is it going to benefit us if the world ends? How is it going to benefit us with world hunger? How is it going to benefit us with you know, all the wars and stuff that are going on that I'm not going to get in detail with? How is that going to help us? You telling stories that's getting on your nerves.
Yeah.
No, let's be clear. It's getting on your nerves. I'm like, are you telling it and I'm being so serious? Like, are you telling it because someone said, hey, what's your side of the story? Sort of like when the nanny of Kevin Hart and his wife went on the show and started talking, spilling all the tea. What was the purpose of that? Or like all these people, or the one they talked about Will Smith, his best friend. If you're my best friend, you're not telling my secrets to this random lady for the world to know.
Right.
What is your end game of telling people's business? That's the key of this whole thing. What is your end game? Well, I had a story to tell. God damn it! Come on now.
So did
You have better.
Biggie. So did Biggie. He had a story to tell.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like
He told that motherfucker.
it's so many. What like we have to understand, how is this
Benefit anything?
benefiting him?
Yeah.
Think about it. When the last time we really talked about Cat Williams? Because all these new comedians come out and they're great. Comedians are great, but also the older comedians have been tapping back in. And honestly, some of their stuff, some of their material been a little dusty. It was like, how can I get back on top? And like, unlike these old little dusty little dudes I know, how can I get on that scene and be like, I can make these motherfuckers talk about me for a minute, and they gon'
I got you. I get
you
it.
see that? You see, it could be like that, and that could be like from a, no all news and all publicity is good publicity. Talking about you out there snitching on the team, you snitching on people.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now, real quick. I'm gonna end this right here. I'm gonna end this right here, and I'm gonna say this. I was talking to a colleague of mine. We all know him. We're not gonna mention any names. We were talking about this whole Cat Williams thing or whatever, and he said, and I believe, I mean, like, because I believe in certain things. I believe in certain things. I also believe that if I don't, I'm not a person that needs to be shut up or worried about because I don't make enough money. I'm not as influenced in this world as as you need to be, or whatever, to be fucked with these group of people, right?
Right.
I believe in them a little bit. I believe there's I don't know how much power they have, but I believe in them. I also believe that certain things will happen to you if you start rumbling your mouth too much, and you're at a certain status. So the fact that you, Ms. Brickhouse, you said, have we seen him since? Well, my guy says we might not see him again. Not yet, but and I feel like if
he would definitely have to pay up for what he sold.
If you start putting out, let's say, if you put out, not that he but if you putting out family business, you gonna get taken care of, right? You know what I'm saying? For the most part. You know what I'm saying? But but I'm gonna end that with that because I didn't think it was gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be now, but I feel like it's gonna be a few years. Something's gonna happen, and we're gonna be like, "Damn, that's fucked up," and we're not even gonna remember this interview because it's gonna happen in a few years. We're gonna be like, "Damn," and nobody will connect that because I think that's just how things go. How about that? But
I
we're gonna move
agree.
on. We're gonna move on.
Nah,
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what? So what? So what's the scenario? No, I ain't got no music. But listen, I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all, right?
You're so
I got something
silly.
for y'all, right? Here we go, yo. We gonna join in. Here we go, yo.
Here we go,
No,
yo.
wait. So what? So what? So what's the scenario? No, what? No, wink. You're
I
not
don't
going.
know these
Okay.
words.
All
nah,
right.
because Outkast is the best rap duo ever.
But that ain't got nothing to do with this whole
Nah, because
genre.
you got people that scream and trap, so I don't participate in those shenanigans.
Yeah, but that's that thing. We not beefing with that though. This is just a intro for my segment though. That's all. It's just a little intro.
Get on with it. Get on with it, man. Get on with it. Get
This might
on
be
with
pretty
it.
easy.
Wanna mention
Might be
Tana?
pretty easy, but it came up. It came up, right? It came up. I saw it on Instagram or Facebook or one of them jobs. And so when you listen to stuff on Facebook or Instagram, it's like a lot of opinions flying around of stuff that you think is obvious, right?
Hmm.
So
Right.
let's see. But I think because we are like-minded people, we may agree on this, but let's go. Okay. So it's the holiday and you're with your family and the significant other get into a fight with the same sex parent of yours, and they ready to go, but the parent says no, you're not going anywhere. What do you do? Do I need to ready yell? You got it.
Get
So
your hand.
my girl get into it with my mother.
Right, and your dude get into it with your father, and they ready to go. Your girl or your significant other, yeah, and your girl and your guy and your girl ready to go, and your father and your mother says no, you're not going anywhere. You staying
I'm
here.
not going anywhere.
They saying you ain't going nowhere.
Say that. I'm not going
Let her,
nowhere.
that bitch can go. You can't go nowhere. That nigga can leave.
Why can't
Your grown
I
ass
didn't do
staying here.
anything. Why am I being forced to suffer? See, I'm the asshole when it comes to situations like this because I'm asking
Okay, so
questions.
go ahead. Go ahead. So go
So
ahead.
I'm
So
asking
what,
questions like
so who you asking questions?
why am I being detained against my will? Like hey look,
But
make
the
me a
point is,
plate. I'm gonna
so
make my plate. I'm gonna make my plate. Hey look, let me go help Shorty cool off right quick. I'ma holler at you when I get home, or I holler at you later on this evening.
okay.
Cause everybody need to take a breathe. Everybody need to take a breathe. Everybody need to take a breath. Back. You know what I'm saying? Ma, you go hey, first of all, my mother was 100% with the shit. You know what I'm saying? So my mother was going smack regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it might not like with my mother, it's not getting to that point. You know what I'm saying? Where you gonna leave? It's one or two things gonna happen with Cleo. Cleo was going. My mother either gonna come out say some slick shit out the mouth, and if she got pushed to the point where she was angry enough, that right hook was coming. That right hook was coming. My mother
Love's in the
hold
car.
my mother was
Love's,
gangster. You know what I'm saying?
love's in the
And
car.
you know what I'm saying? Like, damn that she got my mother got I ain't even gonna say hand wraps, but she got dish towels that she wrapping around them knuckles, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Miles was freaking
nah,
ready.
bro, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. It was up until my mother got like at her sickest. It was three
She
people
always
in this world I was scared of. God, my uncle, and my mother.
which
And
uncle?
as a grown man,
Which uncle?
I believe me.
the one that was in the military for 21 years.
That nigga's scary. That nigga's
This
scary.
is
He a little
wild, bro.
scary. That nigga's a little scary. Listen, no bullshit. Listen, Look, let me tell you something real quick. Real quick. When I met, you know, when I met your cousin, right? And she was like, we're gonna go. I think the first time we met Kevin was maybe right after we helped your mother move from over to behind Iverson from the
Yeah,
other
over
joint.
to 23rd. Yeah, I remember that. I
Yeah,
remember
I
that
think
whole
I think
day.
I think after that, and I was just like, as you know, I won your mother over and all them with the, because I was funny and jokes with her. But like even her father, even Nicole's father was like, he was like, he laughed, whatever. He was cool. That nigga Kevin was not going, dog.
Hey,
I
He was
no,
know.
not
he don't
going.
rock, man. He don't
Because
rock.
even if I was funny to him, he kept looking at me like, "Who is this nigga?" Right?
Facts. And
So
that's
I'm like,
him.
"Damn!"
You know
Like,
what
you know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
That's
Like,
him.
I mean, now don't get me wrong. Me and Kevin good now. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? But at first,
It
he was not rocking with me. You know what I'm saying?
was
Like
not
he was
for him.
not. He was
I'm
not.
telling you, this,
But he real protective of his family, dog. Like he real. His family is. You know what I'm saying? But
this family is
he
his
got
everything, Slim.
that demeanor, dog. Like he got that demeanor. He just be like, no.
This how gangster he is, and this how scared I was to him. Right? I remember he came over to my condo one day. Me and my cousin had a condo together, and he
Oh, did
pulled
y'all
up with some groceries for us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to, because he, you know what I'm saying, he was in the military, so we used to go on base. He used to go to the commissary, grab our groceries. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Mm,
saying,
yeah.
bro? I was outside of the jump smoking a cigarette.
6 bags of
This is what I
groceries
was
for
smoking, right?
$15.
My man looked at me and was like, "What you doing out here polluting my air?" I think I don't I think it took me a week to smoke another cigarette. You know?
Ah,
If
that's you the
you
fuck
don't
I
want to pull
lie
up
to
on
you
you
not.
again.
Like
polluting
I'm
air.
outside though. My man said, "Why you in here? Why you out here polluting my air?"
Polluting my
Oh.
air. Okay.
So Brick, we go.
I said, "Oh, I said, hey, he him. Like, you know how to do how the
Yeah.
youngest. Hey, he's him. He's
Yeah.
him.
Oh my god.
Timothy.
So Brick,
That's what his name
so
should have been.
Timothy.
Timothy.
So Brick. So Wayne going with the Joe. He going home. He gonna take his
I got
little. He gonna take his little Joe home. He got rolled. Ma, you be good. Don't worry about it. We holler at you in a minute. We good. Okay. And that's why I think. Okay, well go ahead, Brick. Go ahead, Brick. Go ahead, Brick. What you think? What
um,
you gonna do? If your father and your dude got a little Joe, he
no,
ready to roll.
not my daddy, because he had though. No, not him. I think
Oh,
it's my
okay. Well, your
brother.
mom then. Okay, your mom.
No, say my mom or my brother. I think my
Your
brother
brother.
more.
Okay.
My brothers and my bonus dad,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
I think with them it's happened like that before, right?
But I
That
mean,
one
I'm
of
talking about like this. This is not just a boot thing. I'm talking about like your long time significant other or husband. Okay, go ahead. I just want to make sure. I want to make it because Brick. I'm just saying. You
no,
just
Dang.
said
let's
it.
be clear. Let me. I if you don't mean something to me in my quarter zone, practicing.
Got it. Got it.
You're
I can
not
dig
going
it.
to
I
be
can dig it.
around family.
I can
Everyone
dig
should know
it.
that. That's very
No,
precious.
no,
Very precious.
I got you.
Very precious. But at
It's
the
not like
same
the meme I
time,
saw. It's not like the meme I saw where I said just because you meet my mom don't mean nothing because I just want to show I got bitches too. No, I got you. Okay, that's
I
cool.
never do that. My mom still to this day don't know. She know I get milk, but she never
No,
seen
I'm
them.
just saying. But go ahead. I
She
got you. Go
seen
ahead. Go
bitches. She be like,
ahead.
but they're not gonna be nice and get her cooking and stuff and want to come over. We don't do that.
So what you gonna
But no,
do?
I'm gonna get my man.
And you know what? Here's the thing.
And
I
I'm
believe.
gonna tell you why though,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
right? Because my family's already experienced me as a human, right? You're not gonna try to come. No, you're not trying to come in to my world and puff up your chest or whatever. Hypothetically, because we'll play that, you know. Anyone I would be with would be stronger than me in the sense of being able to take care of my crazy ass and my shit. So you coming into my space, I'm trusting you, feel like you should be welcome, and you disrespect. Nah, forget that. Y'all don't even get a part of my life no more. We gotta go. Sorry.
Okay.
I tried to
So
show you
I
who I
feel
care
like,
for and who cares for me and protect me, and you trying to play him? Forget you. That's how I
and
would
I
do it
feel like,
because that's the reasoning behind it, though. I wouldn't just say, "No, forget that." I'd be like, "No, you wrong. Come on, yo, let's go."
I feel like though,
And I would
as,
hope my
as
significant would
like you
leave
said,
too instead of trying to fight.
like you saying, that's the thing, and I feel like as a man, for me and Wink, I feel like as a man, you want to protect your woman from even being in that environment too, because you don't want. First of all, you don't want your mother and your girl fighting. Let's just start there. But if they are, you got to remember, you got to go home with this woman. You not going home with your mama. You know what I'm saying? You got to go home.
They
So you
need to
got
learn
to keep
how to
your
pick
shit
the right
happy.
one.
You got to keep your shit happy, or at least keep your shit on your side. So what I mean, so you would think the correct answer is just go with that. You know what I'm saying? Your mom gonna be there. She gonna might fuss at you. Why the fuck you leave? Blah blah blah. But it's your
I'm
mom.
mad for
You know what I'm
two
saying?
days, but the
Whatever.
ladies,
It's your mom. You know what I'm
listen,
saying? It's your mom. It's your people. You gonna get over that. But your girl, you know what I'm saying? You already in a battle with your girl anyway over certain things anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that's not another joint you need to pick. But it was just funny because I brought that up because on the internet, of course, like I said, you would think the obvious answer is right there, right? But it's
Mhm.
not. And these people are sitting there on the internet talking about because your mother, that's your mother, and you this and that, and she disrespect. But see, the thing is, it's like from what I read, it was like it wasn't even a disrespect thing. It's just they disagreed, and your girl was just ready to go because your mom didn't make it a safe space for her or make it a place where
Definitely
even
didn't make it.
even if you disagree, even if you agree to disagree, you can still be here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it's saying. So if your mom, wait a minute, hold on,
That's
if your mom or you can always agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if your mom said, "Well, fine, we can agree to disagree," and then going about her merry way. But if you still like in that situation, it's like, well, she didn't even press you, so why are you ready to roll? You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But if she gets in a situation where she's really like unhospitable to you, we gotta roll, dog.
Mhm. Of
We
course.
gotta go.
Because it's
Go
her
ahead.
domain. You're like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna head
Yeah.
out. I
It's your,
I
it's
know
your
that
right.
I need
It's her
to exit
domain.
instead of
Exactly.
disrespect your mom's house or your daddy's space, brother's space, anybody of your family space. Because I know better, and I would hope that the other person, significant will respect that joint too. Be like, nah,
Maybe that's why
let's
she
go.
ready to go,
Like,
so she
come on, let's
won't.
go. Like, come on,
And maybe that's
let's
why
just
she
go.
So I don't want to disrespect your
Yeah.
mom and your mom.
And you
So let's
follow
go.
suit. Don't ever,
Yeah.
even if you don't agree with her, you roll out
You
because that's
follow
y'all
exactly.
together. And then y'all
Exactly.
talk about it later, but it's like, we gonna leave and
Yeah.
we gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
You know.
Go
so
ahead,
in
Wayne.
that case, that the the say what you both of y'all speak y'all piece, let it roll past. That's the adult thing to do, right?
Right,
That's the
right,
adult
right.
in my mind. In my mind, that's the
Not
adult thing to
yes.
do.
Yes.
You know what
Let
I'm
that shit
saying?
fly.
But then it's and like now as a society, we've gotten
Real catty.
soft. You know what I'm saying? Like we've gotten soft to where the first thing we want to do is we want to take flight and not be confrontational, and you know what I'm saying? Well, not to be
No, that's the
confrontational,
thing.
but
That's the thing. You don't what the thing is saying. How do you keep a peace in some shit that's going crazy already? If someone is in their domain, they gonna puff their chest like this is my shit. This my da 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 da. You listen to me. This is my shit. Da da da.
I
A
agree.
man definitely gonna man. Who the fuck you talking da 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 da? And what the dude gonna do? If he respect that woman he with, he gonna dip off and respect that man's space. If that woman respects the man she's coming to visit, she gonna not be combative with that mother. She's
She gonna roll
not.
out.
Now,
Cause see,
the boy, not say the boy, the male can say, "Ma, you wrong. We rolling."
yeah, and that's
The
exactly
girl can
where.
say, "Daddy, you know you wrong. We
Yeah,
rolling."
you shouldn't even done it. Like
Because
this, we
then,
know this your house.
exactly,
But
because
see,
they'll be wrong if they fuck. Why you fucking with somebody else's parent? Let me
And
take
it's so
care of that
funny
baby.
because
Come on, let's roll. Come on, let's roll.
it's funny because I don't know. I think I told Wink I've been in a situation where it's been a couple times where I haven't said anything because I'm respecting the house of that's not mine. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's a whole nother thing. This is a separate situation, but I when you get into certain situations, you respect certain things, and to be honest with you, I didn't really. I'm not gonna say I didn't have to, but I had to. You know what I'm saying? Like because of the nature of the relationships that I had
Hmm.
already nurtured or whatever. I had to respect the space that I was in because if I didn't, it's like why even why have I been around for so long? You know what I'm saying? Why
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So you have to respect the space that you're in
You definitely
because
do.
if you don't, you might not get back in that space, and
No.
you need to be, and it might not be even like you said, it might not even be the fact that the people don't welcome you back like as the mom, but your significant other might be like nah, because
Like, nah,
you took that
we're
shit
not
too
from my
far.
people.
Like I
Da-da-da-da-da.
was gonna take care of the shit, but you took that shit too far. You don't disrespect my mother in her house. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand that she got
Mhm.
all puffy, but you need to understand that that's my mother's house. So let's roll out here. Let's go do this. Let's go calm down. Then
Let's
we
go
can
get you
come
some
back. I
food.
ain't saying you gotta apologize for your opinion, but don't
Right.
disrespect my mother in her house, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't do that. I don't do that. You're not gonna do that.
So is it in the house or is it the
It
disrespect
was
in
in
the
the
other?
function at the house. At the house, yes.
Well,
It was
no, hold on. So now I'm proposing a different scenario. So my
okay.
scenario is it like, well,
Let's say
I'm adding
okay. We'll
another
say
aspect to it. So my
okay.
thing
Let me say. Let
is
me
it
say.
is
Let me
it
get it right. Let me get it right. Hold on. Let me get it right. If it's the holiday and you're with your family, you're with the family. And
Preferably
they're
at their
so,
house, the
so she's
family
you
house.
visiting
probably
her
you
family
probably at
in
your
their place.
folks' gym.
Right.
So you
Okay,
at your
go ahead.
folks' gym.
Right,
So
go ahead.
so let's just say for instance, like it's not the holidays. It's like a random ass summertime cookout or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or better yet, we done met up to go to the lunch or some shit. Like we had brunch or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's say brunch because we in a public space, right? Is
Okay.
it the disrespecting of your parent that you're not going to tolerate, or is it the disrespecting of the company, or the disrespect in front of the company? You see what I'm saying? Because
I think it's
if
the
you if you
disrespect of the
disrespect my mother, hey shorty, regardless, hey. So it's an African proverb, right? African proverb says if you are on a peninsula and you're surrounded by fire, you got your girl and your mother. Who do you take? And you got a boat. You can only fit two of y'all in it. Who do you take?
You take your girl.
I, would you say, Joey?
you
No,
put
I
both of them
say
on the boat, you roll out, let them roll.
You said what?
You put both of them on the boat, you let them roll.
And you die.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard
but
that one.
no,
That's a
and
good
this
one.
is why. They always say like you never just like when you get married,
But it
you
also
take
depends on
you leave your
how significant
family.
this other is.
Exactly. If that's your wife, it's different. Like
Yeah.
if you take like it's been everybody's like if something happened, who you gonna say? Your wife or your mother? My mom. No, your honestly, respectfully, you gonna save your dad or your husband? Your husband. You all chose to survive together. Your parents have made it through the life, and I'm not trying to be funny, but this is exactly
That's how I yeah. Go
you
ahead.
save your freaking person you chose to live with.
What's the
We
go
did
Okay,
not
ahead. What?
choose
I
you.
understand that. I understand that.
Okay,
But
go ahead.
and I'm
Just
gonna
some
take
people
my
would choose their mom over top of anything.
I'm gonna take my mother, and with all due respect, and with all due respect, I'm gonna take my mother because at the same time, you only get one mother. You only get one. I can find another wife. I can find another chick. You
True.
only get one mother. Your mother gonna teach you some shit that can't nobody else teach you.
Right.
Your mother know you better than your significant other do.
Yeah.
So after all you
So
build with your wife
so the
and stuff
African
and
proverb, what does
family,
it say?
then
Does
you
it say that? Take
If
your
that, if
take your
that, if
mother.
Hey, Brick, and I ain't like I said, I'm not trying to be funny. So
I'm just
if that
asking a
if
question.
I'm just saying, if that was the case, it would be no such thing as divorce.
Okay, doke. Yeah, it
It's
is.
created, I guess. But
You
my
see what I'm
thing,
saying?
it's always said, and it's even in the Bible. I'm gonna go holy we can. So
No, it is.
you leave your family, and you go with your wife, or you
And
leave
make your
your
own
family
family.
and you go with your husband. You
And you
all
make
make
your own
a life of your own. Now, if you choose to get assistance from your mom, dad, blah blah blah, but at the end of the day, you have left the nest. You are done with that. That is your chapter. The next chapter is for you to have that new house, that building, that fourth, that foundation of that. You all stick together. That's what it is when marriage happens. Now, if it don't work out, shit happens nowadays. It's very easy for it to go a little blurry. But I get what everyone else is saying. I was just going off about the shit I've heard. So
family.
mm,
All right, so listen. Then
next.
we done got down to the scenario. Everybody, the scenario is, you know what I'm saying, would you go with your significant other? Everybody say they rolling with their people,
I'm rolling my
rolling
people.
with the homies.
See you later,
So
daddy.
they rolling with the people, so that's cool. And that's okay. I feel like that's the right answer because you gotta keep home happy. And your mother gonna be there. And she gonna, we can work things out with your
I'm
mother.
gonna be mad soon, but I need that girl.
Just don't. I just don't want to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna pop up and be like, "Hey, listen, me and your mother got into a little bit. Wait, I ain't saying nothing disrespectful. I just gotta, you know what I'm
But I
saying? I
think
gotta
that
go."
we should go. You be like, all right, bet we can roll.
Before shit get out of hand, I think we need to
Don't
go.
be like, eh,
We need to go.
you
Hey,
like
hey,
this?
meet me in the car. Give me 5 minutes. I'll see you in the car.
25 minutes. Yeah.
Cause
So, all right.
like the way that cause like my mother was as I got older, you know what I'm saying? Like my mother became like a real close friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it was more and it's crazy because that's where a lot of that's a whole nother topic. But my mother
Yeah.
became, you know what I'm saying? My mother became a real good friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? My mother was real good at listening and she can give you my mother would give you her wisdom and her advice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So
yeah, hey
listen.
Ma, hey look, Ma, you wrong, but I'm gonna give you some time to cool off. Let me go holler at this. You know what I'm saying? Let me go holler at youngin. Make sure that we
And it
good.
wouldn't be a young, and it wouldn't be in a youngin thing. You be like, let me go holler at my wife, let me go holler at my girl, da da da. You see, if you're in a different headspace and different mindset of that individual, you'll be able to
Even
communicate to your
still,
mother
I'm always gonna say
and
that's
her
my youngin. You
about,
know what I'm saying?
all the little space in between. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
got
always. I understand.
because
Just like
y'all,
we got to.
y'all using these words about these women. I gotta be an
But
advocate
see,
for
the
them.
thing
Just
is,
like
it's
you
not. It's
can't
not
call
even.
him June.
It's not. So first of all, let me let you
June.
understand something. And I try to tell people this all the time. Like certain words to me mean the same thing as other words to me. Like if I call you cute, that means you pretty. Like it's not. It's not a little girl type shit. It's just what it is.
You
Like
want this shit?
like
You're
when
pretty.
I'm dead ass serious. I was talking to somebody about that the other day. Like when you say that's my youngin, whether it's my wife, my girl, that's my youngin. That's how
I'm
you
just
talk.
saying for the people that
That's
don't
just what
know,
it is.
they could be thinking, oh, young and a little joint, a little shorty. He just know. But when you use the word title of
But that's
wife,
not how he used it though. That's
but
not
I'm
how he
saying
used
he,
it.
Hey, go back and watch previous episodes if you have any discrepancies with the titles, names, or words in which we commonly use. If so, please direct your questions and thoughts to our direct message. Thank
or
you
brick
for
house.
this public
Or
service
brick house
announcement.
herself right now. But listen, so now we coming down to the last half of the little show. We got this little podcast we doing. Yeah, I mean. We
ain't nothing
got
little
brick
about this.
house.
Don't ever say it's nothing little about us. We're gonna be your
I know. It
magnificent.
was a joke. It was a joke. Good
Don't joke about
gracious.
our success.
Come on
Listen,
with the playhouse.
brick house, playhouse in the building. Oh, I couldn't even do it. That mind.
Bruh, I almost spit this water out everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they
I
go.
have.
There they go.
I can make
I need
sense.
to find.
Let me shut
I
up.
need to
I'm
find
sorry.
that little play. They play Joe. Okay,
Is he
go
drinking
ahead.
shampoo?
Mm-hmm.
What's she drinking? Portable shampoo? Let me get $2 on number 3. What the fuck you
and,
driving? A
and chasing
lawnmower?
it too. Oh, we
What the
gotta
fuck
see.
you driving?
We,
A
look,
lawnmower?
we gotta see your bartender all set, Brig. Is that? Is you?
What?
Man,
Bartender.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay, so I feel that it's been a season, okay, season of questioning what women bring to the table. Why don't you buy me flowers? I'm the catch, but what about you, women? Women, whoa. Okay, but here's the thing: how do you feel, or how would you act? And I know this is it's a really quick question about the women that are wanted women, the wealthy women, and the well-off women. Do you think that guys treat them different from, as they say, normal women?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
I've never heard that question put like that. That's wild, and it's crazy, and
Because you know what I'm talking about, though. You know
yeah,
what I'm
no,
saying.
for sure.
Okay, so guys put girls in categories, right?
Facts.
Yes.
Y'all do it as
You
well
may not.
too.
I'm talking about.
You gotta do it too.
Shut up. I
We
put my.
here, we here, we here, we here. We with you.
Ah,
Continue.
ah. Go ahead.
You know, so you all put women in categories, um, as we do men, but I'm talking about the women right now. See,
Okay, go ahead.
what, how would you feel, or how do you think you would be able to go and approach a well-off woman, a wealthy woman, or a wanted woman compared to you communicating to a woman that is just, I guess, regular? Or I don't want to say regular because regular sounds really harsh. Because women are not regular. Us
I was
women
gonna say
are
a
not.
thought. I was gonna say a thought, but go ahead. My bad. That ain't the way you talking
I'm
about.
gonna
My
let, I'm
bad.
gonna let, I'm gonna let,
No,
I'm gonna
I'm
let
talking about
Bria.
so you have like okay.
I
Let
was
me,
with you.
no, you weren't because y'all about to
I
say something.
was.
Okay, so I'm not putting myself in the category because I'm going to say something and so you you have the day-to-day woman, the common woman, the woman she go to work,
Working, the working
she
girl.
just
I got you.
she may not be on social media, but then you have a woman who got her own business. You know, she may be pop out a little bit. She may socially acceptable. Then you have the wealthy. That would be the wealthy woman style. You know, she wealth her own generation wealth. Then you have the wanted woman, the video vixen, BBL, OF shorties, Then you have your well-off women, the one who dresses well, communicates well, been to college, got a little bit of degrees, goes out, may go out on little nice fancy places, but stays to herself, and she's known, but she's not known for herself, her body, but she's willing to be seen out every once in a while. How would you pursue them compared to pursuing someone in your eyes that you're like, oh, that's a day-to-day woman?
It don't change. So one thing about me, no, seriously,
So
literally, it doesn't change.
One at a
for some
time,
men,
children. One at a time.
no, I was about to say for some men, like it doesn't change. You know
Doesn't
what I'm
change.
saying? Like,
Like
go
I'm
ahead
not a
though.
dude. I'm not a dude that's gonna. So first of all, most of the women are so there's different phases in my life also, right? In a phase, it depends on what phase. It's different phase. No bullshit. Different phases. Like when I got separated and I got divorced, I didn't care about wife and nobody. So I approached them the same. It wasn't about a relationship. It wasn't about, you know what I'm saying? It was about having some fun. We go out to this, have some fun. But I approach every woman in either category the same. It's
Okay.
You're gonna get me. At that point, whoever I am at that point, you're gonna get who that is. Because
We'll
one
check
thing I don't want, is if I'm not gonna try to fool you to like me. That's one thing I've never done. You can ask Wink. We've been out, and
I think
but
it's like
people
that. I think
say
okay.
this. They put on
I
their
think I'm talking about
representative.
like how of to approach. So you may say, "Hey, let's do something at my house," or "Hey, let's do something out," or "Hey, here's my number,"
No.
or
It's the
"Hey, let
same
me get
thing.
your number." How would you? How
It's
would
all
you
the same.
pursue that?
It's all the
It will all
same.
be the same.
It's a
Whatever
conversation. It's a
pitch you
conversation.
go
So
for to
we
communicate
go
to girls
we we go
or
to
women. Sorry.
conversation. So I'm always a joke. I'm a jokester. If I catch
Mhm.
your attention, great. We're gonna during that conversation, I'm gonna see how you want to do this, right?
Mhm.
So in my conversation, it'll be like, hey, blah blah blah. I'm chilling, whatever. We can have some fun, blah blah blah. What you want to do next? And it's up, what I'm saying. But it's always that. If you give off that you are whatever you are, the woman you are, then I'm gonna approach it that way, or I'm gonna say, hey, okay, well, if you are 9 to 5, blah blah blah, and I like you, I want to take you out. Let's go out. If you are well off and I want to take you out, let's go out. If you well off and I feel like just want, you know what I'm saying? Because some of them just want to do that.
What does
I'll
that
be like,
mean?
what? Some women just want to have fun. Just what I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
they don't want nothing
What does
serious.
having fun
Even
mean? The people want to know.
girl, we all adults. Ain't nobody trying to talk to
They
you about
say
that.
it.
If she just want fuck, if she just want a situation,
Okay.
what the fuck you want me to say? Like everybody know what that means.
Tickle that little, get that little
If the
itch, little
jump, if the
scratch
jump, if the
you got
jump,
going on.
if the jump want to just sit there and be like, yeah, nah, we can go to your house right now, or we can do this, or we can do that, then that's what it
But
is. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. Or if you want, if we talking and shit, you be like, yeah, blah blah blah, whatever. And I'm thinking you want something a little bit more than that. Yeah, let's go out, let's go have some fun, blah blah blah. But it's also so it's funny because get into these conversations about certain things with women, right?
mhm.
And especially now. And I feel like there's certain things that my kind do that's just ridiculous to me. So um my my daughter changed a lot of shit in me, period, as a
Mhm.
man. Period. As a man. So as far as like um as far as like that is concerned, I've always been like a person that you're gonna get you get what you see. You see what you get or whatever it is.
Okay.
So I'm a jokester. I like to get you with jokes. I like to get your attention with something, whatever, throw you off or whatever. Like I told this one girl, let me buy you another free drink. She thought that shit was the most funniest thing in the world. You said a free happy hour. I got to talk
Okay.
to her. I separated her because see, sometimes you got to separate them from their friends a little bit, right? Because sometimes, what I'm saying, that separated from her friend. So we walked over to the bar. We got to talk, and she gave me her number. You know what I'm saying? Like this certain little shit. You know what I'm saying? Little, don't be using that shit. But let's. But it's
Too
just,
late.
it's
Funny.
just, it is what it is. I said, man, I
Okay.
remember man, I ain't gonna say that. I don't give away all my game. But look, but what it
So
is,
basically, what you saying is
I'm
that
just
you would
getting.
stay cool, calm, and
Yeah,
collected, the
I
same
go,
person
yeah,
you
give
always
away all my
been.
free game. Free game. That's I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
I
give
don't
away.
want you to do all that. I don't want you to do all that. I want you to keep that
I
for
give away
yourself.
free game, but the other one was good. Beat was actually there, but we but you gonna get who you get. It ain't
Okay.
like a representative. You know what I'm saying? Most people,
Okay,
it
I
ain't
like
a
that.
representative. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it was. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Wink. What about you?
So I'm not I'm not gonna say it don't matter like who the young lady is, because at the end of the day it does, you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
I was raised by a woman, grew up in a single mother household, grew up well a single parent household with a single mother, and
Okay.
like a lot of like and the majority of my cousins are females, so it was kind of like I had like I had the cheat code to an extent, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like with me having that cheat code, it was still one of them. Like I've always had a smart ass mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like my mouth could get me into trouble and it could get me out of trouble. And so and when I say trouble, it gave me what I wanted. And then like when I was done with it, I I knew how to I knew what to say to not, hey look, you know what I'm saying, like kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay, so you saying
like,
you would be the same person as well?
I'm gonna be me. I'm always gonna be me.
Okay.
I'm always gonna be me. So like for instance, right? So like for instance, right? I had just turned 21, but
One.
I've always been around and surrounded by older people. So I was in spaces that people my age weren't used to being in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm saying
So
he about me.
like one year for
Oh.
J.O. Birth, and I can remember this. Like
Don't do it.
I
Don't
remember
do
this
it.
day like yesterday.
Don't do it. You
I
talking
got a
about
speaker in it.
Addis Morgan?
No, I'm not even
Oh, you.
talking about that. That's
Okay,
before.
never
That's
mind.
before. That's before. I was only 18. I had just turned
I don't
18
think
then.
you ate. Wait a minute,
Matter of fact, I
Addis Morgan?
wasn't. I was still 17.
Yeah,
I was getting
you.
ready to turn
Yeah,
18. But
yeah, but it was
that was a
21.
great night too. But it was another night when I had just turned. I might have been like 4 months fresh 21. I'm 4 months into 21. So it's Jo birthday. So Jo and my best friend B got the same birthday, but
Mm-hmm.
B won like, you know what I'm saying. I was like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, my brother was like, hey, look, come on, let's go. So I went and talked to the back, like, so we in Lounge 201 over by Union Station. It's no longer, it's a cleaners now. But like the
Throwback
best thing
tea.
was, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I was, you know what I'm saying, clean, you know what I'm saying, fresh cut, clean, cool. So I was like, bruh, so like I told myself, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna find the baddest Joan in here and I'm gonna get her.
I'm gonna get her.
Like, that was my mission. Mission was somewhat of a success because it was this one Joan over there. She was super bad, like sitting by herself, one nobody talking to her. She had the stank face, all that little light skin, little red bone Joan. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just call it spade a spade. So I looked at her and was like, bruh, like, fuck you over here looking all angry for? And she was like,
No.
no, it wasn't even that. It was because you not sitting down with me. I got you. I got you now.
Look at that face. Look at that
But
brick.
but then my phone rang.
We got that. We got
Abort
that.
mission. Go to another mission.
We
It
doing
took me.
that.
I was like,
You know what I'm
We doing that.
saying? That's why I said it failed, but it didn't fail. But at that point, I knew once I got the angry black lady, I knew I could pull anybody. I knew I can get anybody that I wanted. And
crazy.
it was, you know, so it's once you come with, I'm gonna try to get you in that space where you can be, where I can see you about to be vulnerable. Once I got you vulnerable, you know what I'm saying, and you're vulnerable, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna continue to show you who I am, and it's gotten me into.
Huh?
Wayne. Okay, Wayne. Wait. Oh, what happened?
He lost
You
service.
know, service. Okay, well. So basically, that's what we're saying. Like that's the whole thing.
Okay, that's interesting. It was just something that they
I
were
don't.
talking about.
There you go. There you go. So I don't think it changes. Well, some men it does, I guess, but like I'm not. I'm not a dude. I'm not one that does the what is it, representative. I'm not a rep. You get what you get, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, we can go because we don't want to waste nobody's time right now. All right. So listen. We trying to
Work
we
it,
moving
DJ,
forward.
work it.
We moving. So let's go into Wink's wisdoms.
Hey,
So we
Winks
can
wisdoms.
go right
Hey,
quick.
if I can be of any type of influence or any type of bearer of good news and the do's and the don'ts in the world. Whatever you do, people, please do not be a Deobra Delonte Redden. Whatever you do, I know y'all looking like, who the hell is that? That's the dumbass that jumped over the bench and beat the judge ass out in Nevada. Don't do that. 'Cause that shit's gonna get you. But the worst part is he's not even facing like
Should have
he's
did
not even
that.
like
I laughed.
he's not like if you do some shit like that, you think that you about to get 25 to life.
Hmm.
This nigga can be paroled in 19 months, man.
Not no
Summer book.
more. Not
Oh,
no more. But he was.
I mean, he might get 33 months. What's 33 when you had 19, bro? You just sit your ass down, bro. Like, come on,
Mm.
man. But
Mm.
but that
Say
was
his name
also
again.
Debra. That's his name.
Mm.
Deobra. That's his name, Debra.
Is that a Deborah?
I'm trying to tell you.
Bruh. A
Yeah,
deal breaker.
I think that's how you pronounce it, Debra. Deobra. Delonte Redden. And then no, but then they had him like he was looking like Bane when they brought him
Yeah, when
back
he
in the
came back.
courtroom
Yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
day,
yeah,
like a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
days later or whatever.
But people's
Bruh,
upset about that. But I'm like, dog, you just acted like a whole fool in that motherfucker.
bruh. They did they
Hey,
hold
hurry up, go
on.
back.
At the end,
I'm talking to
you don't
Bill.
have no rights.
Hurry up, go back. Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, thank
Is that way? Way? Go ahead, way.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that I just like just don't be that guy,
Dog,
bro. Like
dog. So here's the
it,
thing about that whole thing. I think I think what people don't understand, because so here's the thing about what I say about people just want to say anything on social media, right? Especially with the scenario, you would think certain things are the right answer or whatever, you know what I'm saying, whatever, in retrospect or whatever. So, what I used to say, especially on this, we used to say, I used to say on this podcast early when I got on this podcast, and I'm gonna say it till till the wheels fall off this motherfucker. I try to live my life as close to reality as
facts,
possible, right?
facts,
And so in reality, when you deal with certain things, like it sound good for internet purposes, right? But I'm talking about the stuff like what was the scenario before we left? The when we sat down, you sit down and you pay and the bill come and it's five of y'all and you only had $60 worth of food and the bill $875. What you gonna do? I'm gonna pay for my fucking bill. Like I'm not paying all that for everybody else. Like that's the real shit. That's real shit. Like if you sitting down there, everybody doesn't have $150 to help spend for somebody else, and this is just a regular joke. I'm not. What if I'm on a diet? What if I'm not doing this? What if I'm not doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I did that on purpose, right? What if I'm on a budget? What if I gotta pay? It's just things that and you order to your liking, right? What if so tonight your woman and whatever get yes, you gotta go with your woman, you gotta go with your significant other, dog, like because you have to keep that home happy. Like your people gonna be all right because they always gonna be there for you, no matter what. Your mother might make joke, oh, you chose that bitch over me, blah blah blah. But she's still gonna be your mother. She gonna send your ass home with some apple pie and a fucking, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Um,
facts.
so in that situation, he came back and the motherfucking and shackled up with a joke. Now maybe the mask was a little much. I don't know if he got down there and bit up on the. He might have bit the goddamn the judge. I don't know. But the
All of
shackles,
it's totally necessary for the simple fact that any type of like you've already showed your
your ass.
you know what I'm saying, like your disruptive behavior. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you've shown all of that. So now when you go ahead and if you think about doing some other ignorant stuff, now all of the
Now
precautionary measures have been
and that's
taken.
what I'm saying. And
And
the
now
people
when you
with
spit, if you want to spit on somebody, now you're gonna spit on your own self.
yeah, and the thing is like people was like, oh, now they shackled up like slave, blah blah blah. Well, he acted like a fucking asshole. He jumped
Straight
across
up.
the fucking jump. He acted like an ass. Now, I am definitely pro black. We know that. We know you are. We know how we are about black people. I love my black people. But I am not gonna give you a pass for acting like a fucking idiot, dog. I'm
Well,
not
no,
gonna do it.
if you acting if you're not acting accordingly,
Right.
hey, look, bro, you wrong.
You
You
wrong.
wrong. Like and like
I can't do that.
it's a whole nother story too. I ain't even gonna bring up the. I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say because we'll be here for another 3 hours, bro. So for real, because and I'm gonna talk to you about it offline and that thing and that is it because it's been a subject and a topic that has been on my mind for some years. You know what I'm saying? And this you
Yeah.
laughing, it's real though. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get
Because
it. No, I dig it. I dig it. I dig it.
you know what I'm saying? Because it's one of those situations like, bruh, like, just cool out, man. but see, and then again, I have to tell myself that everybody doesn't have my demeanor. You know what I'm
True,
saying? Like
true.
everybody don't have my demeanor. Everybody don't think like me. You know what I'm saying? So for the people that do think like me, they could still be that. Damn, he done got off on me. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this time, y'all. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, comment, man. We gotta get
I'm
these
on
numbers up.
something.
Continue
Now
to
we
do
here,
what
we
you
here. My
do.
bad, I hit the wrong
We
button.
all love everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, so I did my little public service
Yeah, yeah,
announcement.
yeah. No, do that, do that, do that. But now
Like,
I
comment,
hit
share,
some button or something.
subscribe.
I don't know what the fuck happened. It threw me all the way out. I was like, what the hell? But
Yeah, nah, it's all good.
you I can't
She's
hear
back.
her. I can't hear
She's
her.
back. She's muted.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
she
so
muted.
look, now I feel you on the demeanor and everything, like, and like I said, like people don't want to live in reality all the time either. Like I think sometimes when shit come up, you be like, dog, I say stuff and it sounds like either harsh or like fucked up sometimes. But I be like, if you really think about some shit that I say, like if you put it in a like reality type of shit, like that shit is real. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I try to be like when people say like let's just say for Santa Claus, right? Like some kid that's 12 years old, 13 years old believe in Santa Claus, right? And somebody say, Santa Claus ain't real, right? And they be like, what? Like Santa Claus ain't real. And then I say, damn, somebody be like, man, that's fucked up, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, no, he's 13 years old. He gotta figure out that at some point that shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something I would say. And then it's like, if you think about it, then you like, well, yeah, because if he go to school at 16, 17 years old, talking about some Santa Claus coming to see me, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be like, what the fuck you talking about? But in reality, I'm gonna say this. I mean, what you want to get mad at that? Because he told him that Santa Claus ain't real. He's 13 years old. I'm
Hey, it's
sorry.
one.
I don't know what you want me to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe that be maybe some ignorant or fucked up shit to say, but
Nah, because
at the
I'm gonna
same
tell you at the
time,
end of the day, right? At the end of the day, us as human beings already have an extravagant imagination, right?
but
And from the time we are able to cognitively think and remember stuff, we've been programmed to ride out and live and continue to ride this fantasy wave
yeah,
until reality hits. Like I have a like I and rest in peace to my brother Bryce. It's like it's I think about this and I think about my nephew all of the time, right? So my brother passed when his son was, I believe he was 8, maybe 9 years old, right? So reality has hit him much earlier than it is going to hit the rest of his friends as far as that traumatic experience. So it's a lot of things that he's going to experience differently than his friends that have both of their parents in the house with him. Because now
mm-hmm.
it's like, oh shit, I'm 10 years old. I got chores that I got to do. I got to help my mother out and do X, Y, Z, whatever the case may be. Whereas his friends going to be looking like, what you doing that for? Because they still living in this fantasy world where real life is happening with my nephew.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be in my mind. I'm thinking that he's gonna be more mature and he's gonna understand the realities versus the fantasy in which society wants us to live in and live under and live through. You know what I'm saying? So I know it was different, but at the same token, like fantasy is fantasy, real is real, and
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
just real.
But okay, so listen, so we're gonna I want to end it on something that I just want to talk about something right quick. Shit that pissed me off, right? This is the thing that I talk about every now and then when we end the show. But um, the shit that pisses me off is that when niggas lie to me. Like I'm not a girl. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your bitch. I'm not somebody you need to impress. When he trying
Not
to lie
not
to me,
your
like
girl.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
So you
Like
saying this?
when you
You
trying to
saying
lie to
this a lot
impress
to
me,
the
don't
women
lie to
though?
impress me. I don't like that shit. Don't try to lie to impress me. I don't give a fuck about what you done. You know what I'm saying? You lie your dick, lie, whatever the fuck you lying about. I don't care about that. That shit pisses me off. When niggas get me, they be like, oh yeah, oh man, you know what I did, blah, 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 this, that. And I'm like, okay, perfect example. Ready? This other guy, again, no names. We deliver. I deliver all day long. I drive. I deliver flowers all day long. I drive. This guy. Now, mind you, I live over here in Landover, right? So I know exactly where he is, right? This guy has a delivery to the funeral home on Landover Road, right? The funeral home on Landover Road has a parking lot that's never full, hardly ever. But even if it is at the front of the church, I mean at the front of the funeral home, you can pull up to the front of the funeral home, which I do every day, no matter how crowded it is. There's a little section in front of the funeral home where you take the flowers, right? It's a little driveway where only like the ushers or the pastor or whoever parked there. And it's not many people. It's like 2 or 3 cars in this big ass driveway, right? That can hold about 4 or 5, by the way. So I pull up in that joint every time. So this guy says he told the people, he was like, yeah, man, I had to park across the street to 7-Eleven and take the Jones across the street to the jump because there wasn't no spaces. Lie number one. Yeah, this and that. So this is the part that gets me, right? So, okay, if you wanted to do that, that's fine. You tell the person that made the flowers that, whatever. But he commences to tell me this story. This is before he told me that part. He tells me, I got jacked yesterday, right? Yeah, they tried to carjack me. They tried to carjack me. Gunpoint, at gunpoint. Yeah, so they took my job. I followed them. Followed them with my knife. I caught them youngins with my jaw. I caught them around the corner with my jaw and I stabbed them up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So they carjacked you with a gun. You
I'm
went after
sorry.
them.
I can't do this one.
You went after
I
them
can't,
with a
I
knife.
can't do this one, bro.
After with a knife. And you got to jump on them and they didn't. You're off mute. You're not on mute. But you ain't saying that neither. But nah, I'm just like, don't. What are you trying to? What are we doing here? Like, are you trying to tell me you a thug? Like, nigga, first of all, that's dumb as fuck. Nothing on you. You gonna
Usually
go up there
people
with a
who
knife.
are that type of person don't have to tell you that it's happening.
But then I'm like, dog, why are we doing this? Like, why are you telling me this story? Like, you're lying to me for no apparent reason. Like, I don't even like if I see, like, I saw the dude, and I know him in passing. I don't even know him like that. I know him in passing. So, what do you want me to think at this point? You want me to think that you ran down on some niggas
What's
later
up,
on with a knife?
like what?
They contact you with a fucking gun? Come on, man. Like, that shit burns me up. Don't tell me some shit. I don't give a fuck whatever you this and that. Like, that story, to be honest with you, that story you just told me does not prevent me from whooping your ass if you done something to me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like if you done something to me that caused you to get an ass whooping, that story is not gonna scare me off from giving you an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? Like that story that you just told me. So why are you telling me that? It's not to scare. Is it to scare me? Is it to tell me you thorough? Like you're not. Like come on, dog. And it just
You
I
said
just
let you know you thorough. Thorough
yeah,
what?
like I don't understand. Like what are you talking
No, he
about?
letting you know he run a 4.4.
Flat footed
In the street on a base,
around
like
the
basically on a base.
around the
Same
corner
thing.
I
with a
just
knife
feel
like it's a baton in his hand.
Basically,
right.
yeah.
But that's the shit that bothers me so much that like niggas that lie like for no reason. Don't lie to me for no reason, dog. Don't lie to me for no reason. Like I don't give a fuck. Don't lie to me for any reason. Like don't lie to me for a reason. Like you know what I'm saying? Like don't lie to me. I can give a fuck about what you doing in your life. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
comment,
Like
share, subscribe, share.
but anyway, um, you people, we love you. I love you people. We here. We'll be here next week. We going next week in the studio. We gonna hold that. We gonna try to be in the studio next week so we can see us
Next week,
vibing
weekend,
again.
next week.
Yeah, it's no break. We got to do Thursday next week. Thursday, okay. We're
Yeah,
gonna try
Thursday
Thursday
next
next
week.
week
Yeah, that sounds
in
good
the
to me.
studio. In the studio, we're gonna try to do Thursday in the studio.
Different
If
vibes,
not, we'll
different
be right here on the
situations.
computers saying what's up. Um,
Whole lot of gang stuff.
like,
Oh,
comment,
sorry, y'all.
subscribe, share,
I had to
subscribe.
hurry
Like,
for
comment,
the
share, subscribe. Right?
diplo.
I got it right. Like,
Like,
comment, share,
comment, share,
subscribe.
subscribe. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
about time. Took a year and a half.
I don't want to say it again either. So we appreciate y'all, man. We gonna bump this joint. New year, new show. We gonna do some big things this year. We gonna have a party, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna come out, you know what I'm saying, fly in, whatever. We gonna do that thing. It's gonna be real nice. Thank y'all for supporting us and who our supporters are. And we out, man. We gonna be out until we out.
See y'all when
Peace.
I see you.